Okay, going back to space. More Mass Effect. Getting close to some good parts in the game too, so was really looking forward to get back into this. Yeah, I think I am really close to getting the last member of my team. If I remember correctly, the last part I got to, we're on that world where Prothean ruins are located. We're going down a, basically it's a pipe into a mining facility. There's bad guys everywhere. God, I love the tower. Oh, we're dying. Get back, get back, get back. Got him. Let's wait for my shields to get better before I go back down there.
Long way down.
Something over here, eh? See what we got. Is a shield. And we can't get around it. So we're going this way. A lot of elevators in Mass Effect. In fact, you might say elevators are like the mascot of Mass Effect. Oh, crap! Got him. Just get closer. Throw, warp.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
that's another elevator. What was over here? Anything? Nothing, I guess. Alright, let's go down. That's not a good sound.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Somebody needs help.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Can I talk to her while she's in there still? Nope. We just have a quick conversation and then now we gotta find a way to get her out. Dr. T'Soni. Got to get her out of there. Oh! They got rockets now? Get a good shot on him. Trying to get a good shot on him, but he's in an odd angle. Did I get him? Yeah, I think I got him. We're good. All right. Ooh. Where are you shooting at? There's one. hell do you do this? I don't know the code. So apparently the code is something I'm gonna have to find, I'm thinking. Here we go. Oh, that was the easiest one I've ever seen. So I wonder why they started so RPG heavy with the first Mass Effect, and then they dial all of that back when they do Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is pretty much a shooter. It's like all they keep is the dialogue options and the sort of like big choices that you make in the game that kind of you know, decide where the story is going to go and how your character is. All that stuff they keep, but all this RPG stuff is like gone. Like they take all that stuff out. So we've got any good weapons I can switch out? Nothing better than what I got, it looks like. Okay, well the Avenger 2 is actually better for him, so let's switch that out. Okay. What about armor? Yeah, I'm not loving any of those armors. I mean, like, that one's better. It's like better-ish. I don't know. I'd like something to have like all of the stuff to go up, not just part of it. Explorer 2, Phoenix. Yeah, these armors are not great. The Reaper 2 is better, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna take one of those Reaper 2s. I'll take that. What kind of upgrades do we have? Oops. No. What did I do? There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm good with that. Map. So I wonder if Liara knows the code for the mining laser. Can't remember if I get that from her or not. Let's go back up there and talk to her. She's not talking. Maybe I gotta guess at it, maybe? I don't know. What's my journal say? Perhaps I gotta guess at it. Got it. Alright. Well done. We're expecting trouble.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Not good.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. Not,
Is that Michael
doesn't matter.
Ironside? It sounds just like him. Alright, we gotta take him out first, because he's like super strong, I think. Alright, use warp. Use sabotage. Barrier up. Okay, I think I got him. Alright, good to go. There's one over there. Alright.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
That's what he does.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may
Only
seem like a long
106.
time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention others tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Mysterious. Perhaps you can solve an unsolved mystery.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
Ah. That piqued your interest.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Oh yeah, Rex.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Gosh, he hates us. He hates the humans.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Whew. team is now complete. We finally formed the Avengers, and we have them all sitting here in this room. Each one's got a chair. It's like they knew exactly how many people we were going to have on my team, because look, they've got plenty of chairs for everybody. Can't believe it. Oh. Alright, hold on just a second. Okay. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? What am I doing? I love that it's like, oh, your squad can level up, but none of my squad is near me, so that doesn't help. Go talk to some people. The meat of Mass Effect. Conversations. Let's do that.
prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for once since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Oh, he's not telling me anything different.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
What do you got? Okay.
Yes, Commander?
Okay.
Carry on, Presley.
Yeah, he's done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's where I came from. Nope.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or... you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking
brain camp.
I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was... Oh, okay. You doubt it was
Is there
accidental.
some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, We'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Oh. Huh. Kaidan, what? Are you hitting on your commander? What?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Intentional exposures.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Kaidan.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
What do you think? No, just you, to some degree. I don't want to lead him on because I don't think I'm entering into a romantic relationship with Kaidan, which that is one of the things in Mass Effect. I do not plan on being romantic with Kaidan. I just like Kaidan.
Of course, but I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Okay, so like all of those really left to leading him on, which I think is what's going to happen. Ugh. Poor guy. Sorry. What's over here? Anything over here? I think it is a crime though that you can't, like the first game, unless they changed it. I bet they didn't though. Yeah, they wouldn't have changed. In the first game, you're limited in what romantic options you want for the game. Because yeah, there's really only like 3 characters that you can have like a romantic connection to in the game, which explodes into the second game. I mean, good God, everybody is literally sleeping with everybody in the second game. But for the first game, it's like 3 characters. And then that continues into the third game, of course. But I don't know. I guess they didn't know where they wanted to take some of that stuff. I don't know. Then BioWare went pretty crazy with that stuff in other games too, like the Dragon Age games. Let's talk to Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Man, I want to romance Rex. They should give me that option. I want to romance a Krogan.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Wait,
I
Saren
didn't know
recruited
Saren
you?
was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he
What did
doing?
Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Okay, I've already asked him about all that stuff. Yeah, that's repeating. So I forgot that that Rex had encountered Saren before he even
So
met
long, Rex.
Shepard. Shepard. Those are equipment lockers.
Commander?
Ashley Williams.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Oh man, oh, is Ashley just being an alien racist? You're out
That's
of
enough,
line.
Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Shut her down quick.
Commander?
Can I talk to her now?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Oh, that was pretty awesome, shutting her down like that. She can't talk no trash about Garrus. Garrus, the awesome one.
How are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
I don't remember if we already had this conversation.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resume pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
That's the requisition officer guy. Alright. Let's go down here. Let's check on these people.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, he's just telling me the same stuff.
Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick?
Appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Okay, that's all conversations we've already had, so yeah, let's skip that.
See you later.
See you later. I love Tali so much. God, they're all like all of the Mass Effect characters are great. It's really hard to pick like the best character. I mean, I think it is Garrus, and it's mostly because of his entire arc across all 3 games, not just the first game. But they're all really good. I mean, damn, like Garrus is great, Rex is great, Tali's great, Liara's great. Jeez, they're all really good. It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick a character that's like better than everybody else, but I don't know. I think it probably is Garrus when I think about it. And then some characters we've not met yet in Mass Effect 2 are also fantastic, but I'm not gonna talk about them since I'm playing Mass Effect 1.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, and so Liara now has her own office. Right. Dr. T'Soni, I presume?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good
She's
hands.
the best.
Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to talk about you. That's very forward, Shepard.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Let's ask her about
Do you know why
Benezia.
Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Yeah, this is where Asaris get interesting, when Liara explains how they reproduce.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
But they live for, what, 1,000 years, so the majority of the other species in the Mass Effect universe would die before they would, so it's not like they can stay together forever. What about your age difference?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
That's kind of a personal question. Who was your father? So I'm going to ask it.
Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that? You don't know who? You can do
I thought
that.
you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
And today's biology lesson was from Dr. Tasani on the Asari reproduction. Yeah, the Asari are weird. I like the Asari though as a race. I think they're kind of like a... I don't know. I kind of think that they're a little bit like the... In some ways, I think they're like the Vulcans from Star Trek, because they're like sort of like the first race that gets to the Citadel. They're the ones that kind of like started the Council. They're all about kind of like increasing their knowledge through the unions with other alien races and things like that. But then like it gets weird because they're just like all like gorgeous blonde blue women, every single one of them. So then like I don't know what the parallel would be to Star Trek at that point. I don't know. There's some parallels to Star Trek, but for some reason I've always thought of them as more of the Vulcan race in Mass Effect, because I'm trying to think. The only other race that kind of comes close would probably be like the Solarians, because the Solarians are very science-based. Like the majority of the Solarians you run into are very intelligent, very kind of science-based and logic-based. But then they don't live that long. The Solarians live for 40 years, but the Asari live for like 1,000 years, and that also is another parallel with Vulcans, because Vulcans, you know, they live for what, like hundreds of years? I can't remember the age range for the Vulcans. It's at least a couple of hundred years, at least, I think. Yeah, because it has to be, because like Spock's in original Star Trek and he's in Next Gen, so yeah, it's got to be a couple of hundred years. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I think I've talked to everybody now, right? Come on, game. What you got for me? Go to the Embassy Lounge. Okay, oh, that's like side quest stuff. Okay, so let's go back to doing some Star Trekking. Okay, so Therum is done. I think I checked all of the planets here, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. I don't think I went to Sparta. Let's go to Sparta. Because this is Sparta! No, I couldn't help it. I had to do that. Alright, let's see. Let's check some of these planets out. Rare element is surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of plutonium. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of hydrogen.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Ah, they want us to land, do they? Let's check it out. So can I take Liara with me now? Oh, awesome. Let's take Liara with us. How about Liara? And how about... How about Tali? Okay, I never noticed that for current squad strength, you can sort of get like a readout of what you've got there. That's cool. I never really think about like the strength of my squad. I'm mostly more concerned with, are my characters going to say something interesting while I'm playing the game? You know? Okay, let's level up some stuff. Inspector training, eh? Wow, Liara is gonna have a huge amount of stuff I've gotta level up for her. Sorry scientist, Liara's background allows her to maximize her biotic abilities. Sounds good to me. Whoop. Wrong button. Okay. Got some equipment. What kind of armor does she got? Operator, Phoenix. Operator, Onyx. Yeah, we need some better armor for our guys. This armor they've got is kind of terrible. So I don't have any quarrying armor, do I? Alright, let's see. What am I looking for on this planet? I'm here. Debris. Stress signal. Anomaly. Let's go to the debris first. Oh wait, there's two. Let's check this one out first. Light metal surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a deposit of lithium. Good job, team. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, that one was hard. Armor plating, shield regenerator, chemical rounds. That one was a little bit more difficult.
Ready. You lead. I'll follow. On your order, Shepard. I'm right here.
Alright, good to know. Okay, what is that? Anomaly. Sure, we'll check that out. Okay, where's the anomaly at? Here it is. Mummified Solarian. Oh, poor guy. ID tag recovered. You found Captain Juan's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Interesting. Get over there. They're not moving. I love the photo mode.
Rally round! Regroup!
Come on, guys. I don't know what they're doing. Are they following me? Yep, now they're following me. Where's my car at? Okay, let's check out the distress signal. A little nervous, just checking it out. Oh crap! Alright, get out of here. Later. Whew. Do you have to repair the Mako? I was thinking you didn't have to repair it. I guess you do. I guess you have to use wait, is it healing itself? I can't tell if that red bar is moving or not. I don't think it is. Where's it at? Waiting for the damn thing to pop up again. There it is. Get away! Oh hell! Oh no! Critical mission failure! They destroyed the Mako! I thought the Mako was indestructible. So what does it do? Does it just reload? Yeah, it just takes us back down here. Oh wow! Wonder if I have to go and check out all that stuff again. I didn't know it worked like that. Holy cow! I remember the big worm things though. I do remember that. back up. You want to stay away from it so it don't pop up and kill you. Where'd it go? There it is. Die! Yep. Did we kill it? Whew. I think I killed it. Whew. Whew.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
It
They
appears
all
these men
died.
were under the command of Admiral Kahoku. He will want to know what happened here.
Need to turn that distress beacon off. Can I do that? It's like a tank or something, isn't it? I wonder if I can destroy the distress beacon so that nobody else gets lured here. No. Okay, I'm gonna park up here and save my game. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Check out this area over here because there's usually something hidden in the corners of the world sometimes. Oh, look! I'm right. There's something over here. Come on, you can do it. You can't do it. Let's go around. Let's see. Let's go this way. Is it really up there and I can't get to it? Okay, let's go this way. Come on. You're a Mako, not a May-can't. Come on. Whew. Whew. We did it. We did it. Okay, let's get out. Alright, let's check this out. Rare element surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a small deposit of polonium. Ooh. Take that. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? I wonder if it saved my thing when I went and I got this before. Let me go back in that direction. I'm going to check around, see if there's anything over there. And then I am going to kind of double around again and make sure I don't have to hit the same spots since I died. Oh wait, there's something over here. Oh. Wow, there's lots of stuff here. Awesome. Check this out. Heavy metal surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of palladium. Awesome. Take it. I'll take it. What else we got? Let's check over here. I think I found another one. Wow, this planet is full of stuff. It's working out pretty good. Huh. Yeah, that's new also. Okay, cool. Light metal surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a deposit of lithium. This place has been this planet's been a gold mine. Let's check this thing out over here and make sure I don't have to get it again. I do have to get it again because the game, I died. Okay, wonderful. Alright, let's do it. Cool. Good with that. So, I take it I'm also going to have to... What's that? That's the anomaly. That's the distress signal. Okay, so I'm going to have to find the Salarian again, I bet. So let's go to him. Let's find his body. What the game refers to as the mummified Salarian. Okay. ID tag recovered. You found Captain Milan's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. So he wasn't captain of the guys that we found over at the distress beacon, was he? No, they were Alliance. He's Salarian, so he's got to be a different mystery to solve, isn't he? It's got to be, right? That's what makes sense. Yeah, I got some side quests I can finish up on the Citadel, it looks like. Okay, so is there any reason for me to keep searching this planet? I don't think there is. I mean, I could go up here in this corner, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything. We'll look just to be on the safe side. But I bet there's nothing there. I don't know what the red zone is. Like, if you cross over to the red zone, do you think it's the barrier that stops you from going too far, I guess? Must be. Yeah, there isn't jack shit here, is there? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Alright. Let's return to the Normandy. Okay. There were some other planets we didn't look at here. Eulus. Did we look at this one? Yes. Did we look at this one? Yes, we did. Looked at that one. We've been there. Let's look at this one. Nothing's there. I think that's everything, right? I think it is. Let's back out of there. I wish it would tell you percentages of what you've searched, but I don't think it does. I think I've checked all of the other ones, haven't I? I think I have. We'll look. Just a quick check. I know I've been to that one. Yeah, I know I've been to this. I'm pretty sure we went to that one. Yeah, I remember going to this one. I know we went to this area. So I guess I have been to all of them. Because this is the one where we found the arrow, wasn't it? We found her on Thorum? Therum. Oh, you can't go back to Therum. It won't let you land there no more. Interesting. Definitely went to Sparta, because I did the "this is Sparta" joke. It wasn't funny in 2021. So, yeah, I've been to everything. I've already been to that, so yes, I've been to all this stuff. Okay, so before I go anywhere else, I'm gonna go back to the Citadel. Okay, so I've gotten a little bit further. I think I am probably going to stop there, and maybe I'll play a little bit more tomorrow night, because I've gotten some progress. I got Liara. That was the #1 goal, and we finished that one big section of like, you know, one galaxy that I had to go and explore and look for information about. Shoot, what's his name? Saren. Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm gonna stop there and probably pick up tomorrow and play a little bit more. Yeah, I ain't got time to do a 4-hour play today like I did on Sunday. Time's a little bit more limited on a Monday night. But yeah, got some progress. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's make sure we save. Alright. That's gonna be it. Thanks. Have a good one.